to my channel. I hope you are all doing really super well. So for today's video I am going to be doing a Leeds / Primark haul. I haven't collected enough stuff from Primark to do like a full Primark haul, so what I thought that I would do is include some bits that I bought in Leeds the other week when I went with my mum. Don't know whether I mentioned it, but I know for a fact that I haven't shown these items, so I thought that I would include them in with the Primark stuff as well. So yeah, it's going to be basically a haul, so yeah, I'm going to get straight into it and show you everything that I have bought. So I might start off with the Primark stuff, because the Primark stuff's really basic. So I wanted to just start off by saying the first thing I actually bought from Primark was a like a tight fitted short sleeved black t-shirt. I just bought it for my new job. I wore it yesterday to work and I'm actually working tonight as well, so I'll be wearing it tonight. So yeah, that was £2.50, that was super cheap. They're actually really good quality, they're actually really comfortable as well, so I might pick some more up of those. But yeah, if you know, I've been wearing it, so I didn't really want to show you, but it's a basic black t-shirt, so yeah, it's nothing exciting. You can obviously like imagine for yourself what a black t-shirt looks like, so yeah. But yeah, I'm going to show you everything else that I bought. I didn't buy an awful lot else. I think I actually bought just 3 bits extra, but I thought I'd show you anyway. So the first thing that I got is this famous belt that everyone has been going on about in Primark. I decided to go and have a look and see if they had one in there, and they did. So yeah, it's basically the knockoff version of the Gucci belt. So yeah, Primark are doing like dupes of that at the minute. So they do like a smaller version of this, like this detail. I did try that, like just try it on for size, just try it on to see what it looked like, and I actually preferred the bigger one. I bought this mainly for like sort of, you know, dressing up an outfit purpose. I didn't buy it particularly for the purpose of a belt. The other thing about this belt is it's not like a belt you thread through. So essentially what you do is you find your hole, and then it's just got a little like ball and it squeezes through the hole, and then that is literally how it ties up. So you know, it's not the strongest belt in the world, but yeah, I bought it obviously for like accessory purposes. So yeah, it wasn't expensive at all. It was like £4, yeah, £4. I think the little one was £3, so yeah, but I decided to opt for the big one just because it looked a little bit better. And yeah, you can obviously see it when you wear outfits. I'm thinking of like pairing this with like black sort of ripped jeans and like a bright top or a bright jumper or something like that. I have already got a belt, I'm actually wearing it today, that I got from ASOS, which I really like. I wear with my black ripped skinny jeans all the time, but I thought the gold detail on this was really modern, and because it's like the knockoff Gucci belt, everyone's got it at the minute, so I thought I'd jump on the bandwagon and get one. And then the other 2 things that I picked up are super boring, but I thought I'd show you anyway, are socks. Everybody needs socks. I mean, it's such a boring purchase to get, but yeah, everybody needs socks, and I've had my socks for a long time, so I thought that I would replace them. I didn't want trainer socks because I've got trainer socks coming out my ears, and I never really wear trainer socks. I prefer like the normal ones. So yeah, I found a couple of styles that I liked, so I bought these ones. The one thing is with Primark, I always try and get items with this label on, because well, this like sticker thing on, because it's really soft material and they're a lot better quality. So whether it's, you know, what you're looking for is a top, or you know, socks or pyjamas or underwear or anything, just look for that label, because it really does make a difference to your quality. So I thought these were brilliant. These were £2.50 for 5. So yeah, I just got this set. So I've got baby pink with black spots, grey with pink spots, black with pink spots, the same again as the front one, and then grey with pink again. So yeah, just going to replace all my socks. I'm going to chuck all my old disgusting ones out and just put these in my drawer. It's always nice to have fresh socks, isn't it? So Yeah, and then the other set I picked up were these ones again with that label on. So I've got white with navy blue hearts, blue, white and burgundy stripes. These ones I think are just plain, yet with like a blue frill. I really like these ones because they've got little frills with little love hearts on top. They're gorgeous. Blue, navy and white spotty ones, and then navy, white and burgundy stripes again. So yeah, really, really like them. So I'm going to replace all my socks because they are disgusting. So yeah, that is everything I picked up in Primark. But I did buy a few sort of bits and bobs when I was in Leeds the other week, so I just wanted to show you that. Two of these things I actually bought for my boyfriend. I did actually ask my boyfriend's permission if I could show this stuff, because sometimes, you know, he might not want me to show his stuff, but he said it was absolutely fine for me to show you this. So yeah, I thought that I'd show you what I got him. Essentially, I just picked them up for him and gave them him on the Monday. It was actually the Wednesday was Valentine's Day. I actually gave these items to him on the Monday, but I kind of like, I don't know, I kind of say that I sort of got it for Valentine's Day. I did buy him a fragrance, so I'll show you that in a second. But yeah, he bought me a lovely rose for Valentine's Day, so I essentially bought him aftershave, but I gave it him 2 days earlier. So yeah, the first thing I've got, which I bought him, was the Hollister SoCal Cologne, I think they call it in Hollister, but it's an aftershave. But yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous. A guy that I work with actually wore this like a few weeks ago, and I asked him what fragrance this was because it was so nice. I have to say, it's a very, very fruity, summery scent, and I'm the kind of person, especially with aftershaves, that really like it dark and musky and like really grown up. This isn't the most mature aftershave I've ever smelled in my life, but it is such a nice scent. It's just, I don't know, I would never normally go for something like this, but I don't know, there's just something that drew me to this, and it smells incredible. I think it's got pineapple or something in it. I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's made with pineapple and something. So yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous, and it's the SoCal one. I don't know whether it's like got a special name or anything, but it's the one in the SoCal packaging anyway. I only got a 50ml just because I didn't know whether he was going to like it, and I didn't want to get a really sort of a bigger size just in case he didn't like it, but I liked it, so he would have wore it anyway. But no, I wouldn't have made him wear something that he didn't like. But yeah, I really, really, really like this. It's one of my favourite aftershaves. It's like every time he wears it now, I'm just like, oh, come here, let me smell you, because it's just so, so nice. And I think it was actually 20% off or something. So I got this for like £22 or something, £21, and it's normally about 30 something. So yeah, it was really, really good value for money, that. So yeah, and that's going to be a great one for summer. It's such a great summer scent, that, as well. So yeah, and then while I was in Hollister, I noticed this jumper and I really liked it, and I picked this up for him as well. So it's basically like a grey, it's kind of like a grey and navy blue polo neck, like roll neck. I got it in a medium, that's the size he is. It is a nice fit on him. I thought it was going to be massive on him, but it's not. It's like, it does fit, but it's not like skin tight fit, which I really like, because I don't like it. Jumpers like this, I don't like to be skin tight. I do like to, you know, have a little bit of give in them. And it's just got the classic, as you can see, the classic Hollister red bird logo thing. I have never bought anything from Hollister in my life. These were the first two purchases I've ever made in Hollister. So yeah, and I think I managed to get this for 20 something pound. I think it was like 21, 22 pounds. So again, really, really nice. My mum actually bought my stepdad an aftershave as well. Not this same one, it's like, it was like a different one, because I had smelt two. I smelt this one and I smelt the other one, but on my skin, this didn't smell like it did on my friend at work. So I was like, oh my god, is that the right one? Like, I can't tell if that's the right one. And I'd smelt the other one that my mum got my dad, and that one was really nice as well. But I knew this one was the one that my friend was wearing at work, so I decided to go for this one. But yeah, my mum also got my dad a different aftershave as well. But yeah, so that is the jumper. It's really nice. It really suits him. He actually wore it when we went out for a meal on Valentine's Day, and he looked amazing. So yeah, I'm really, really glad I got that. So yeah, those were the two purchases I got for Connell when I went to Leeds. And funnily enough, I only actually bought two purchases myself, one of which was a very pricey item, but I'll show you in a second. In fact, both of them were very pricey. I have been getting really dry under eyes at the minute, and especially been struggling with under eye circles. I've never really had that problem as bad as up until recently. Obviously I do like early mornings at work at the back end of the week, and I start at 6, so I'm up very early, and on my days off I tend to be up about 7:30, 8 o'clock, so I am up pretty much early all the time, and I just noticed that like I was looking really tired and really drained. And obviously because I start work at my first job at 6 a.m. in the morning, I don't put makeup on for that job. I just can't be bothered in the morning. I haven't got time, and I just don't want to. So obviously I'm going to work all day and not wearing any makeup, and I just look drained and I just look tired and just disgusting. And I remember using this eye cream about a year ago or so. I only got like a little version. They do 2 sizes in this, and I remember buying this eye cream, and it was amazing. And I had a look on reviews online. I had a look at like, you know, Cosmopolitan, like best top eye creams and whatever, and this one pops up in most sort of most ratings, and it's the Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado. I have mentioned this before on my channel. I got the bigger version, so this is the 28 gram pot, and I think there's a 16 gram pot, I want to say. The 16 gram pot is about 26 pounds, something like that, and I think this one is about 30 odd pound. But yeah, I really, really like this eye treatment. It's great. It's the most richest, nourishing eye cream you'll ever get. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of the smell. I mean, it has obviously got avocado in the ingredients. But as you can see, it's just a really thick eye cream. And the woman, I went into the individual Kiehl store in Leeds, in like the Victoria Quarter bit or whatever, and I asked the woman, I says, is it worth it to get the bigger pot? Because it's kind of like a stupid price between the 16 gram pot and the 28 gram pot. Like, there's not a lot of difference in the price. And I just asked her whether it's worth it me getting the bigger one. And obviously, you know, there's like selling points and stuff like that. She's got to sell an item, so she's going to obviously say things to me that is going to make me want to buy the bigger one. But she actually said that this one should last around a year. It should last up to a year, which I thought was really good. I mean, I don't mind paying like nearly 40 quid for an eye cream when it's going to last me a year. I've used it for about 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, and I've hardly touched it. So yeah, it's really, really, really nice. If you want to invest in a good eye cream, I can definitely see the difference. I mean, my under eye circles obviously are covered now because I have got a full face of makeup on, but I can see a significant difference in the way my under eyes look, the texture of my under eyes, and just how healthy they look as well. And the one thing I love about this is this goes on beautifully underneath concealer and foundation, so I really like it. It doesn't make it look cakey or anything like that. So yeah, really nourishing, really beautiful eye cream. So that is essentially a backup, but I will not hopefully be buying this for a long time, because I'm hoping this will last as long as a year. So, because it isn't a cheap eye cream. So yeah. And the last item I wanted to show you was a coat. Now, we popped into a shop called Mango, and this shop Leeds is the closest Mango shop to us. So obviously I had in mind, I saw this beautiful coat and I was like, oh, what if I don't like it? What if I change my mind? I can't bring it back. So I was umming and ahhing about this coat. I didn't know whether to get it because I've got 3 Parker coats already, and my mum says it is a lot of money for a coat. This was £100 in the sale. Now, Mango isn't a cheap brand, so yeah, the coat itself was £100, or it did say labelled £100 in the sale. I think it was 140 or something originally, something like that. So yeah, I kept saying to my mum, I was like, is it worth it? Is that sort of money worth it for a coat? My mum says it's not really worth it, and plus you've got like loads and loads of different coats, but if you've set your mind on it, set your heart on it, and you really, really want it, then just buy it. But you're going to need to sell your other Parker coats, because I've got like 2 or 3 Parker coats that are just sitting, doing nothing, and yeah, I need to try and get money for them. Even if I get a tenner for them, like, you know, it's still a tenner extra than what I would have had originally. So yeah, I was umming and ahhing about this coat, and I was going back and forward, back and forward, back and forward, and I was like, £100 is a lot of money. And to be honest, I didn't have a lot of money in my bank account at the time when I went to Leeds. Me and Mum just decided to have a spontaneous day in Leeds. Wasn't expecting to come home with £100 worth of a coat, but yeah. So I'll show you the coat. This is it. I'll just like sit back and show you. So this is the coat. So the hood is the main thing that I love about it. It's this sort of really nice light coloured fur, but it's got like really dark sort of brown tips on it, and it looks beautiful. The inside of the coat I absolutely adore. Like, you don't very often see colouring of this you know, sort of combination of colours on a coat, and I really, really like it. Don't ask me what these are. Now, these are actually sewn into the jacket. I'm tempted to just kind of cut them off, but apparently you put your arms through these and then through the actual arms of the coat, and then when your coat falls off you, you've still got that over your shoulders, so your coat never falls off. I don't know when I'm ever going to have my coat fall off me, but yeah, I just think that's a stupid thing to have, and even my mum said it was a stupid thing. But yeah, I don't know, I'll probably just keep them on. They're not that annoying. I just keep it like that, and I put my arm through the normal hole. But the thing I really like about this is the deep sort of burgundy colour on the inside. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it's got the colouring down there as well, and then obviously on the outside it's all khaki green. But yeah, I absolutely love this coat. It's beautiful. I love like the detailing on it. It's got like pockets at the top, it's got pockets at the bottom, with little zips and things like that. It's got little tie bits that you can like cinch the actual coat in, which is what I do. I tend to cinch in quite tight, so it gives me a bit of shape, like it gives the coat a bit of shape, so when I wear it, it kind of like goes out like that. It's really cute. So yeah, I really, really like this coat, and I was like, it's such a gorgeous coat. I kept trying it on. There were 2 different ones, but they were the same size. This is in a size medium. There were 2 mediums, but I tried one on and it was too short on the arms. This one originally had a pointy hood. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of got a little bit of a point to it, this hood. And the other one didn't. But when I tried the other one on, the arms were shorter on me, but it was the same size coat. So I was like, I'm a bit confused here. But I kept trying it on. I must have tried it on about 4 or 5 times. Honestly, I must have been doing my mum's absolute boxing. But then we went back finally, and we decided to get it. And took it to the till, and she says, oh, I'm ever so sorry, it's cash only, because we're having a problem with our card machine at the minute. So I was like, oh my god. So we had to walk down to the bottom, out on the street bit, to get money out of an ATM, and I was like, I'm really going to pay £100 for a coat when I can't afford it. And we got the money, we went back to the till, and she scanned the coat, and the coat come up as £69.99. Now, that just blew my mind. I didn't even say anything to the cashier. I just like carried on the transaction, you know, waited for her to put it through and things like that. I looked at my mum looked at me, and we were like, oh, right. So my mum originally thought the £69.99 was like the price of a previous coat that someone had just bought, but no, she'd just scanned this coat and it had gone through as £69.99. So I was buzzing. Like, I didn't want to spend £100 a coat, and I said to my mum, if this coat was £70, I'd have bought it straight up, because 30 quid difference in a coat is a lot of money, especially when you can't really afford it. So I was absolutely thrilled when this coat come up as £70. I was so happy. So yeah, I and ahed about it for so long, for hours and hours. We went and got something to eat, and I sat down and I like wondered about it, and oh god, I spent hours and hours like going back and forward, like, should I get this coat, should I get it? If I don't get it, I'm going to really be annoyed at myself if I don't, because I really love it, and you know, there's no other shop near me, so I'd have to go back to Leeds, and and then when she put it through as £69.99, I was so happy, like, oh my god, I was so thrilled. So yeah, I just went for it, and I was just so happy with it. So yeah, I've still got to get round to trying to get a bit of money for my old coats, but this coat now is going to last me forever. Like, this coat is going to be my winter coat for the next 4 years. I'm not getting a new coat now for a while. This is going to last me, and I'm hoping it's still in style and in season and everything like that when it comes around next year, because yeah, I decided to go for a parka because, one, I love the style of a parka coat, I love the colour, and I think parka as a colour fits me anyway, so yeah, I really like it. So yeah, after all that panicking, it wasn't £100 in the end, it was £70, so yeah, I'm really pleased with that. So yeah, that is everything that I bought in Leeds. Obviously I didn't get a lot, but I spent a lot of money. I did actually spend about £300 or something, which I didn't have. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a massive thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos from me. And I will see you guys really soon in my next video. Love you lots. Bye!